and welcome to this video I've made to tell you how to use my mod Dungeon Defense. First I'll be going off of the simple traps and then we'll slowly get into the more complex stuff, and then how you officially create a dungeon so other people can explore it. So first off, I'll just be showing you how, all of this basic stuff works. This is an iron spike pressure plate. It's a basic old trap. Jump on it, walk on it, it impales you with spikes. Pretty painful, and then it'll go away after a while. Does deal damage. This is a hidden pressure plate. It's hard to tell it's there, but it is there. As you can hear, it just works as a normal pressure plate. You can use it to do all that. Where is it? There it is. Hard to see, isn't it? This is a wrench. The wrench can be used to wire up all of the wireless stuff in this mod. For example, a wireless redstone receiver and wireless redstone transmitter. I'll just show you how that works real quick. You can place these anywhere, by the way. They don't have to be like near each other. It's just as long as they're linked. Get like a lever, redstone, and a lamp. Just to show off how it works. Redstone dust. Sneak right click with the wrench. Sneak right click with the wrench again, and these are now linked. Left click, and you can right click, and you can see that it is wirelessly emitting redstone. So you can easily, more compactly put traps in your walls and floors. I thought it might be a neat little touch. This is a loot funneler. It works in tandem with chests, and it also works with trapped chests. So if you need to make any trapped chests, that also works. Basic thing here, you sneak right click with the chest, sneak right click here to link the two. But what you need to do now is you need to fill it with souls. All this stuff can be obtained in survival, by the way, so this is survival friendly. The flames tell you how many souls are in there, and there are two modes to it, auto and manual. Manual is when you activate it with redstone, it'll generate loot into the chest. Auto, it's just whenever the chest has no loot in it, it'll use some of the souls to generate the loot. There's also a small chance with every generated loot that it might be a mimic, so let's hope not. If we click on it, that's pretty... As you can see, loot is not generated. I'll do it again just to prove, is it a fluke? As you can see, the flames have gone away because it's currently on cooldown. So, you can't just make like a loot farm constantly and just spam generate loot. Because, that just wouldn't be fair, would it? Same thing goes with auto. There's also the cooldown for the automatic ones. So, alright. Pressed again. Let's hope it isn't a mimic. As you can see, different loot spawned. So mimics can spawn. It's all that stuff. It's all neat little stuff. Just get rid of all this again. The creature spawners will only activate when when a dungeon creator exists, because otherwise they won't spawn without a dungeon existing. So I'll show you how that works next. To make a dungeon, classify as a dungeon, you'll need one creature spawner, at least one type of trap, and then you'll need a spawn marker. Wherever I've put entrance marker, you'll need at least an entrance marker to show that where the entrance is. Sneak right click, sneak right click, and where is it? Where did I put that trap? That's where I put the trap. They're pretty sneaky. Sneak right click. Now if I've done this all right, no dungeon has been formed, as you can see, and the coordinates it tells you are the entrance marker's coordinates, so people don't just try and dig their way into the middle of the dungeon. Now that this thing is here, I'll set the creature to Rotten Night, and every once in a while, I think it's about 150 ticks, that's about like a 20% chance that a Rotten Night will spawn. But just so you don't have to wait that long, I'll show off what it looks like. Rotten Nights. Just close this off so you don't see it coming. This is a Rotten Night. It's just a basic... It is just a basic old creature, nothing much. You see, it'll go after the player. Animate it myself. Yeah, kill all this. It's a Rotten Night there. That's one of the creatures. Currently there's only like 2 creatures to this, but I will be updating this mod, so there will be more. This is a cursed skeleton head. If a player or a Rotten Knight is near it, it'll break and turn into an actual living cursed skull. I'll spawn that? I think I made a spawn egg for it. I can't remember. Rotten Night. I don't think I did. Well, you know, I'll just summon it in so you can see what it looks like. Here is a cursed skull. And, you know, it'll just come after the player. Regular old creature stuff. The rest of the stuff that's really here is just more traps, but I'll show them off just so you don't get confused. You got hidden pressure plates, already showed you that one. We got boulders, saw blade launchers, and fragile bricks. I'll just get this here. Boulders can work very well with fragile bricks, but they don't have to. A fragile brick is just touch it, it breaks, and eventually it will just regenerate after a while, but just place that back there. You gotta like put like a here so it doesn't like run away, because if you do it'll just fly off. Yeah, so you put this here, and it can work very well to make like a trap, because when you redstone activate a fragile brick, it'll break. And if a boulder touches someone, then they just die instantly from the heaviness of the boulder. Soul blade launchers work basically like how one of the other things do in this mod, which I'll be showing next. Soul blade launchers just send a saw blade really fast, and they do quite a lot of damage. Fire launchers, yeah, where is it? Flamethrower traps. Once redstone activated, the way it works is basically just once you've redstone activated it and it's filled with honey, it'll light anything on top of it fire. I don't think I really need to show you that because it's just kind of basic how that works. It's just you activate it like how you activated the saw blade trap, but you have to fill it with honey so that it'll light, and that's just how it works. After this, I will show you the block protector. Block protectors are good because in case you don't want anyone just like be ripping apart the walls of your dungeon or the floors or ceilings, you know, anything fragile like all this, you don't want to be like in the public eye. So you see here, this is my thing. I can break and place blocks wherever I want, but if I was someone else, I wouldn't be able to do this. And you might be thinking, well, how do I know what the radius of this thing is? If you sneak, you get this potion effect that tells you the distance. Because when you get too far away, you'd see it fades away. But as soon as you get back here, look, back here, it is already back to telling me that I can't do that. And now that I've stopped sneaking, it's going away. Just so you know, it's a nice little visual indicator to tell you what the range is of the thing. I'm pretty sure that that's all there is to this mod so far, but I will be adding more, so keep on your toes. And if you do have any suggestions for this mod, or any new things you'd like to see, or any bug reports, please check out the Discord. It'll be in the description of the mod page, and it's in the description of every other mod that I have made. So just come and check it out sometime. Maybe we can get a few people to visit.